hitters, Chris Cole, Paul Rodriguez, Torrey Putwell. Right here, our first skater.
First skater in Heat 3. Nassim, we've seen him on the Dam Am circuit. We've seen him at Tampa Am. He was our Dam Am of the Year a couple of years back. He's 21. He's from the Netherlands. He's a super fast skater, super awesome. He's going to stay on. Albert Nyberg. This guy's famous for flinging moves. He's like a video star.
I think you might have heard every word, because look at that smile. He's going to fling some moves here today. Like, we're stoked, all the way from Sweden.
Yeah, must I fling moves?
Must I fling?
He will. Ooh, love this dude.
No English.
Adrien Bouillard. I call this guy the Tom Penny of France. He's super chill, super dope, and he rips.
He looks really strong out there. I talked to him this morning. He's really broke off. If you look up close, he's got scabs, he's got a hipper. He's beat up. His ribs.
Great dude. But then there's this guy, Seva Krutkov from the Netherlands. I think he's originally from somewhere where they just pound on people. He's
powerhouse right there. Seva's going to kill it. And Bill Weiss was tuning in. He sent me a text. He's rooting for his dudes from Blind. And next in here, I'm a big fan. From Washington, D.C., he kills it, Jack Curtin.
Jack Curtin living out in San Francisco.
DGK all day right here. Man, the talent is getting stronger. And there you have
3 qualifiers. Nassim Guamez, Albert Nyberg, Adrien Bouillard, Seva Krutkov. I can't even say that without some sort of fake accent.
You want to just throw it in there.
Seva Krutkov. Yeah, you can't say that without something.
Bill Weiss and the whole Blind Camp back at home in California. I know you're up early tuning in on the live webcast at streetleague.com. First skater in here, third heat, Nassim Guamez.
Yeah, coming in hot, gapping over to frontside nose grind on the bump to rail.
Full speed ahead. You know why he was the Dam Am of the Year, because he could skate contests. Board slide the hard way up the blue rail. Full speed ahead.
Yeah, Nassim won Amsterdam Am 2013. Got second place at 6th and Mill. Become Dam Am of the Year. And that's the type of stuff that gets you into a qualifier like this.
You know it, man. If the wind was blowing any harder, his hair, he might have to put on a cap.
We should mention, you know what? This year's Dam Am of the Year gets to skate next year's SLS Pro Open.
I mean, hey, that's if it happens to be here again next year, the Dam Am of the Year, which is the best skater out of 2 of the 7 contests, will give him the opportunity with the Pro Open, along with the Tampa Am winner will also be joining the Pro Open next year. So, from Sweden with love.
So Nassim getting a 4.0 on that run. He has one more. He's usually good for at least one run. Albert Nyberg coming in next.
Albert Neuberg.
This guy, famous for doing the step-off, big heel, fakey 50-50 down a handrail. That's serious. That's a mouthful. 1 foot to 1 foot.
Front and back. Little feeble front rock.
Or a front hurricane.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, front board to fakie. Yeah, call it. It doesn't matter. It's a name. The point is, he's ripping. Fakie flip, mandatory flat ground style. You never know what you're going to get from Albert Nyberg.
No, you don't. It's great to see him, too. You don't see him in too many contests, but he's here at the Barcelona Pro Open.
And you see, he looks like he's being smart. Well, okay, he was being smart. Back D is pretty simple. Unfortunately, he bails it, but he did a lot of cool tricks, mixed it up, stayed on for the most part.
I like the way it started off, taking the front foot off, and his back foot came off over the bump to bump.
Gets a 4.1, though. He needs to stay on. If you're going to take it basic, you got to stay on.
These are the first runs in the third heat. These guys are throwing it down, crossing the course right here to set up where he wants to start. Adrien Bouillard from France, Autobahn wheels, Nike SB, Jart skateboards. Here he comes, one of our favorites, skating a ton of Dam Ams, 3 flip over the bump to bump. Little board slide 270 out.
Getting squirrely, staying on.
Oh, catching it, bolts to popping the tail over the bump to bump.
Yeah, that shows you know what's up.
5-0 to fakie.
Half cap crooks.
I love watching Adrien skate.
Yeah, he's super loose. He gets squirrely, but he generally stays on. And I love when he gets on a hub, he'll sit on it.
He can do almost every trick in the book.
Oh,
switch
such
front
a nice
board.
switch front board. That was a really cool run. Let's take a look at the GoPro replay of Adrian Bouillard.
GoPro all around the course.
There it is.
Check it out.
Kickflip, smacking the tail down. Like, that's authority. Yeah!
GoPro, thanks for being here and providing those replays for us, and that great camera work with the whole crew out here. And not to mention all their pros that are here, Chris Cole and Seva. And speaking of which, here comes one of them right now, dropping in from Blind Skateboards.
That's as easy as it's ever going to get for Seva is a nollie heel. This guy's famous for the nollie front foot flips. He's got so much power. I think he's probably got like a 5-foot vertical leap off his front leg.
He's a powerhouse.
Yeah, front side. Oh, what the?
Man, just kind of adjusting his footing.
Yeah.
And just fell over there like somebody put a cane underneath his wheel.
You know, that only happens in a contest, too. He's like, he's been rolling around here for days making everything, and then they call your name and he's falling, pushing.
45 seconds on the clock, and then that's where the jitters kick in. It's having a tough break out there. Seva, an amazing skateboarder, having a hard time on his first run, but the best part about it here, they give him 7 runs. So
7 attempts, 2 runs, 5 best tricks, only your best 4 scores count overall. So you could blow both your runs and a couple of best tricks and still put together 4 scores and do it.
Oh, starting out his run solid. Jack Curtin, little kickflip over the little gap.
Jack Curtin can rack up points just by standing around on his board because he looks so good on it, doing rad tricks, front crooks. And
plus the gear helps. DGK all day.
Yep. Nicest guy ever.
He sure is, man. Great skateboarder, great style.
Switch, front board, setting up here. Switchback Smith! Yeah, getting the angle too. Chase Gabor out there, holding it down with the cam work. Come on, Curtin. Run number 1 of 2. It's a 4.5. Coming in next, Nassim Guamez. Didn't have quite the run we would have expected from him on the first crack, but coming in for run 2, high speed again. Yes.
Starting it out solid. Nassim Guamez, one of my picks. I want to see him in the top 8 here today.
Oh, going for it always. Nassim has a mini documentary about him too on, you can check it out on YouTube, look it up. Yeah, fakie back lip, that's one of his signature tricks he could do every try. Check out the mini doc, it's pretty rad.
It really is, man, about how he grew up skating.
You meet his family.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
I believe Nike put that out as well.
Ah! Frontside 180 the hard way to fakie nose grind. That was a good finish.
That's
for
perfect.
Nassim. 4.5.
Nassim currently in 11th place, but he has 5 best trick opportunities to bump up that score and see what he can do to get put into a better placing overall.
All right, Albert Nyberg coming off a 4.2. Let's see. Ollie 1 foot, 1 foot. Man, I've never seen anyone do that. And
It's
I'm backing
perfect.
it. Little crail snatcher over the hip.
And once again, it's great to see other skaters you don't get to see in the contest too often. Albert being one of them for me. Little blood slide.
He's a big boy too, huh? He's tall. Oh, stylish.
That's the first little frontside air over the volcano.
It might be the last.
He looks like he's in the thick club, like Ed Salego.
He's buttery though.
Strong, yeah, great style.
Oh, what? Fakie flip. Bolts. That's the way to finish your run. Score is in 4.8 for Albert Nyberg. It's a decent score. No one's putting up 7s in these runs so far in heat number 3, however.
Not yet, but we're only on their second pass through right here. Adrien Boulard on his second run here from France, not too far away from Spain here. International contest here at the Pro Open. Skaters from all over the world. 28 skaters, 28 different countries. Here comes France.
Back lip. Solid.
Get it, Adrien. Stay on. Just cruising a little back 50-50 on the ledge. 3 flip over the bump to bump.
Yeah, love it. Nollie heel. He's got something for every obstacle.
He does, man, and he rips it. There's that big 3 flip over the volcano, straight over the ledge.
Dude, no! Don't fall on the quarter pipe. That was beautiful. I'll tell you what, the volcano, like we mentioned earlier, is big.
Wow.
And it's a tranny, and to fling your board out of it,
straight
gnarly.
over the flat ledge and the volcano. That's going to wind it down on the Nixon time clock. The crowd is clapping. They woke up.
Yeah. And even with some falls, Adrien coming in with the 6.3. That's the best run score we've seen in Heat 3.
GoPro, the camera guys doing such a great job out there. Perfect 3 flip.
He had that Euro leg hanging off the back. Love it.
It is the Euro leg.
Oh, for days.
I think in the States it's the donkey leg.
I back Euro leg. I like the way he makes it look. He's been running it for years.
I mean, somebody else's style in the States, I would say.
I remember him doing fakey 3s with the Euro leg. Here we go. Yes, nollie heel. Not falling in this run on that trick. Ooh, 360 flip no slide.
Man, having a hard time in his first run. Second run coming out, 2 bangers, almost running over the camera guy.
Dude, big ups to Chase Gabor for angle also. Unfortunately, getting served a little bit on the frontside flip, but surviving the push through that section at least.
Falling in the same exact spot over there. Little bad luck over there, but Blind Skateboards represent. Team manager, brand manager, a little bit of everything back at home. Bill Weiss tuning in. Early morning coffee. Seva.
Ooh,
throwing down some bangers, having a hard time, but still putting it together on the second run a little bit better than his first.
The tricks he's trying are so hard. It's no surprise to see somebody fall on him, but obviously he knows he can do them, otherwise he wouldn't even be attempting them. Jack Curtin sitting on a 4.5, coming in out of San Francisco, originally out of DC. He's East Coast.
These are the second runs right here, and then we're going to get moving over to the best trick, 5 attempts.
Front tail. Come on.
Man, like you said it earlier, man, everything's good. Little front crooks. Everything's good until the 45 seconds, gets thrown on the Nixon time clock.
And a couple of falls, and all of a sudden your time's up, too.
Yeah. It's hard to pack it in 45 seconds. He's going to throw out the peace sign and call it. That's okay. We got 5 best tricks coming up. It's anybody's game because we only take 4 out of the 7.
And to be honest, a guy like Jack Curtin is going to excel in the best trick. But first, we're going to step away. Thanks for tuning in. This is the SLS Nike SB Pro Open. We'll be back right after this. It is a serious tour.
And you know what the best part about this is? We're all going on tour on all those stops. So we're getting back to the top
of the order. Best trick, 5 attempts. Their first 2 run scores are already in. Their 4 overall scores of the day count, and they're trying to make an 8 cut. Nassim Guamez, backside biggie, bolts down the stairs to start it off. That's what we want to see from Nassim.
You got it.
And that is a 6.1.
Good job, Nassim, starting it off strong. And we got Albert Nyberg.
Going for a nollie frontside flip. That seems like a really hard trick. Taking big chances.
You got to take big chances to get to the 8 cut here today. 28 skaters, only 8 skaters advancing to tomorrow. Here comes Adrien Boulard from France. first of his 5 best tricks.
Back lip. Playing it cool, taking her easy, putting up some scores.
Yeah.
3.2.
We're only taking 4 out of the 7 here today. 5 best tricks.
I mean, there's a few different strategies. Do you just stay on at first and then go for hammers, or do you try to build or what? Ooh, Seva. Solid. He is an Iron Man. Ivan Drago.
I know you had to say it.
I couldn't help myself.
I must break you.
Yeah.
He killed it.
Hard flip.
Fitty.
Back 50.
Vaults. Perfect.
Oof.
Blind team is coming in strong. That's the way to start it because, like I said, only 8 people are moving on.
Jack Curtin giving it up.
You don't play it safe here. You got to come out and throw the bangers down.
Right.
Let's see what Jack Curtin has under his belt right here. Got that good gear. Shouts out to Rob Welsh if he's out there.
Coming in switch. Jack Curtin has hammer for days. Hammers.
Yeah.
But you gotta stay on. Nassim. Back in. Attempt number 2. Ooh, going for that Gons grind. Frontside 180. Fakey backside 50.
That is the Gons grind.
Yeah. Made it up in what? 89? All right, Albert Nyberg. Maybe that was a half cab flip. Sorry, I missed his rolling. I don't know if that was nollie or fakie. We'll find out next time. Adrien Bouillard from France.
One of the crowd favorites.
One of our favorites.
Giant 3 flip over the volcano. Here it comes again, one more time. Oh,
close.
Man, and once again, talked to him earlier today, and he's broke off. He's beat up. He's bruised. He's scraped. If you look at him up close, you can see his arms are bruised.
Did you say you talked to him? I tried to talk to him. He doesn't give me much. He kind of like, yeah.
He gave me a lot today. He personally
did?
came up and said hello, and then we had about a 5-minute conversation. Probably the most I've ever talked to him.
I wasn't sure he spoke English. I thought that might be the problem. Okay, good to know. He just doesn't like me.
Good job, Seva.
All right. Jack Curtin on deck. Needs a perfect 10 to even squeeze into 9th, which is nothing. Switch back lip. That's a good start. That's a good start. That's going to be solid. Not a 10, but something. 6. All right. Putting numbers up. He needs one more score. He has 3 on the board. Nassim.
He's in.
There it is. Gons grind. Just digging in. Staying on.
Nassim super sick from the Netherlands.
Yep.
Mandatory flat ground tricks. Let's check out this replay.
Here we go. Frontside 180 the hard way. Fakey backside 50. Man, that is, you got to get over the hubba.
But he's got it all day long.
He really does. He's got that, fakey back tails, fakey back lips, and Albert Nyberg has all kinds of stuff.
Here comes Sweden.
Here we go.
Let's see what he's got. Heading towards the rail.
Oh!
He's smiling.
That is a half cab flip backboard. Fakey backside flip backboard, what do you want to call it? Whatever. He's coming in fakey, not nollie. All right, Adrien.
He's in from France. Heading towards the volcano. Hat adjustment.
Yeah!
Oh,
that was so sketchy, and yet so beautiful.
Insane.
It was
feet a little close together on the tail end of it. Popping his tail.
Heel clicked it.
Let's see this replay if they get to it. Man, Adrien.
All right, that was huge. That was awesome. Here we go. Seva Krutkov. Big flip, back tail, getting stuck on the landing. Not quite. That's a huge move. That would count for points. But you got it right away. All right, Jack Curtin. He needs an average of a 4.5 to qualify into the semis at this point. But we remember, we're only not even halfway through. Switch 50 over the back. Yeah, Jack, switch master Jack Curtin.
Like Reese Forbes would do it, you know? Maybe not switch, but straight over the top, not off to the side.
Jack Curtin did the switch flip, back 5-0, down clipper, which is one of those proving grounds for any trick. And to do that,
now we're back on the top of the list. We have only 2 more best trick.
Oh, whoa, what? Nassim putting it together here in the best trick. 8.1 on the board.
And
here we go.
Replay.
Heel flip, back lip.
Back lips.
You don't see those
all day long. Good job,
that?
Nassim. Good job from the Netherlands. Right here, we got Albert Nyberg coming in Sweden. Let's see what he's got. Man, skating's getting better each heat. Here comes Albert.
Oh, so close. That's a bummer. You want to see everybody make it and let the judges sort them out. But got to stay on. All right, Adrian. He needs an average on his last 2 tries of an 8.8 for first. I mean, he could potentially do that.
Man, Adrian usually doesn't have a hard time out there, but today it looks like he's like, you know, on the fence. He's either making it.
You're right. He's one of these, he's super chill. He doesn't let anything faze him. He comes out, puts it down. But, I mean, this is a little different. This is high stakes. This is big time.
Man, it is, and the pressure's on right now. You can see it with Seva. Usually he has no problem making every trick with a few bangers here and there earlier in their flow runs. He's having a tough time. Jack Curtin on his way in right now.
Ooh, switch stance, frontside blunt slide, down the little rail.
Making it look too easy out there, Jack. Good smile, great style.
And that's 6.3, replacing a 1 from the run section. So that's going to be huge for Jack Curtin.
These are the last attempts here on this heat.
Oh, yeah! Wow, we saw him bail the backboard up the rail in his run, and he comes in best trick. Final try, backboard, shove.
Wow.
8.5. That was big time.
8.5, one of the better scores of the day.
Oh, you see that board flexing. Yeah. And that right there moves him into the overall lead. Ties him for the highest score of the day with the 8.5.
Wow.
Nassim Guamez coming through. We talked about him in the top of the show, and now you're getting a little taste of what he's capable of.
That was great.
So he's in a good spot right now. He could potentially move on to tomorrow. Oh, trying the laser hard. Albert Nyberg going for the hammer at the end.
And you have to go for it right now. These are the last attempts on this heat. It's a do or die right here. Only 8 skaters are making the cut at the end of the day. Here comes Adrian.
Oh, yeah! 360 flip, front 50. Adrian Billiard on his final attempt. That's got to be good for a solid score. Hopefully bump out. Yeah, 6.5. Gets rid of a 3.2.
Currently in 7th place right now. 8th place is the bubble.
Yeah, but that's tough. This is only heat 3 out of 6. Man. So you never know what's going to happen, but I would guess he's probably going to get bumped later, but he's good for now. Seva, Krukov, 2 more guys.
Man, Seva having a hard time out there from the Netherlands as well. Living in California. Man, doing his best out there. It's a tough game.
Jack Curtin, final try, best trick.
It's a tough one, man. I want to see everybody top 8 today.
This is for the love. You're not going to see him in there. He can't do it unless there's some way he could get an 11. not happening for Jack Curtin. All right, that's going to do it for Heat 3. Let's take a look at the standings. Let's take a look at our standings here from Heat 3.
What a beautiful shot right there. Train, brand new course is going to be left behind here in Spain. Here's our standings right here. Take it away, Paul.
That's Heat 3 final results. Nassim killing it with a 30, followed by Jack Curtin, Adrian Boulard, Sevakukov, Albert Nyberg. That's Heat 3 in the books. And don't forget, follow us on Instagram at Street League. You need to do that. Follow us on Instagram at Street League.